Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. Honey, how y'all doing this morning? Child, it is a time in the land, honey. All right, y'all. So, good morning, everybody. This is just a beautiful Saturday morning. It'll be even better if I turn this TV down. Like, really? All right, y'all. So I'm coming on here this morning, ragamuffin with style. Okay, y'all know. I mean, I come on here in the true you. Sometimes I don't always come on here, with all my little giddy up on, looking, like on Philique status. Okay, now I'm on Philique status, but I'm not on Philique status. Okay. All right, y'all. So yeah, basically, this video is basically piggybacking off of a video that I did the other day about Kandi and Todd on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And the reason why I'm piggybacking off of my video is because I also saw other videos where people were talking about it. Everybody do reviews on the reality shows, and then some people just come on and just talk about stuff. So I seen like a few videos in reference to that situation with Todd and Kandi with that bonnet and all that kind of stuff, the way she go to bed. So I wanted to come back and piggyback because after I had watched someone else's video, they had made some really valid points. And it just, it's not that you're copying, when you come on and you talk about something that somebody else had touched on their video. It's just that sometimes, you may have a different spin on it, or you may want to just put your ideas and your opinions out there. That's all it is. So yeah, I'm piggybacking off of my own video as well as some stuff that I had watched on some other folks' videos and some comments and stuff. Now, because, hey girl, yeah, she's really like a good example of, basically like just keeping yourself, put together as a woman. And whether you're a big woman or a small woman, just period, as a woman, she is just like a good example of that because she's always so beautiful, when she comes on, and she basically gives tips and ideas to help women. Okay, not to be putting women down, but to help, because you never know. Some people might need that motivation or that boost. And by coming on and seeing a young lady that always keeps herself put together, it might motivate a woman who might be in a depressed stage, who might feel like, she's not pretty, or, she's not worthy. That just might boost somebody's self-esteem. So you just never know what might help people. So I thought that it was wonderful because she came on and did a video about, I done told y'all about them rags and bonnets and stuff now. She been doing videos like that, but she did one the other day. And what I liked about it is she came on and did that video talking about, how you should try to appear to your special loved one, your husband or your man or whatever. And then she came on and did a video showing an example of what she was talking about, because sometimes people don't quite get it when you're talking about it, and they may even take offense to it, or they may not understand what you mean. So then she came on and then she just like an example of what she meant. And I thought that was just excellent. You ain't just talking about it, you being about it. So I'm good with that. But I wanted to piggyback because I wanted to also show some different examples and variations of, how you can carry yourself. Now, I know that I've read comments from my own video. I've read comments from other people's video who did videos about, this subject. And I heard some people say, oh, well, that's just too much. I just can't be going through all that. I just wanted to come on and just give some hope to some people who just think that that's just too much. Like, I can't do all that. I'm coming to give hope, okay? We're going to keep hope alive, okay? We're going to keep hope on Philique status, okay? All right, so now, this is a pajama set, okay? Now, I don't wear this to bed. Let me just show you, okay? This is a pajama set, okay? All it is a t-shirt with pajama pants to match, okay? If you can see in my shirt, the little design. It's the same design that's in my pajama pants, okay? It's nothing, special, but it's fitting, okay? See how it's not all big and loose? It's fitting. Now, if you are a person who just can't do the cutesy little gowns and things, then fine. Get some nice looking pajama sets that match, that are fitting, not tight like jeans, because this is this is stretchable material. The pants is real stretchy, but get them kind of fitting so that you can appeal to your husband. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get now. This is just advice, okay? So I don't want nobody getting upset, going hand, talking about, well, who she is, telling somebody. No, I'm just trying to help y'all, okay? And I'm just trying to listen. It's better that you take advice and take heed and take notes from somebody, that's just out there giving a little bit of advice, rather than from that lady, that lonely lady with that match. Okay, you don't want to find out from the lonely lady with that match, okay, that the way you was going to be, it was turning your husband off and all that kind of stuff. So you don't want to find out from that woman, okay? So, like I said, you can take my advice or you can leave it at the door. Fine. If it helps somebody, that's who I'm after. I'm after people that's looking for help or who don't mind a little bit of advice or a little bit of help, a little bit of motivation, okay? So, like I said, you can do what you want to do. You can, just go to bed how you choose, okay? But I'm telling you, you don't want to find out from that lonely woman with that match waiting to set your man on fire, okay? Yes, that woman that don't go to bed with those rags on her head and those big old pajamas. Now, the reason why I said, okay, fine, if you're a woman that, you might say, well, I live in an area where it's cold. I'm not going to bed with all that skimpy stuff on. Okay, that's fine. I have my own personal opinion about that because you can't get no more colder than up here. Okay, 10 below zero and all that stuff every night and all that kind of stuff. But me, because I don't want to go to bed with stuff like this on, okay, um, that's what my husband is for, okay? It's called heat, okay? It's called the heat factor, okay? Me and my husband sleep like this at night. Now, everybody have their own little sleep pattern. Some people can't sleep like this. Some people need their space, whatever. I get that. But if you don't have a problem with it, it's also a good way of bonding, okay? It's a good way of bonding and just keeping things alive and, just close in your relationship. Good morning. Good morning, Moopy. That's my baby, y'all, my 12-year-old baby. Yeah, it's just a good way to just stay close to each other. You know what I'm saying? If you could just hold each other through the night, then that's wonderful. But if you're not that kind of person, you need your space, you ain't got time for all of that, that's all fine. And so you might gravitate towards stuff like this. But if you are a person that sleeps close to your mate, this kind of stuff, you're going to be hot. Okay? But if you so choose, to wear what I just showed you, okay? Just try to make sure it matches just so that, it just looks nice. You understand what I'm saying? And make sure that it's not like 3 sizes big, okay? Because a man might not mind you having on your little cute pajama pants set if it fits. And when you walking through the room at night or whatever, he can look, because I'm telling you, this is not what I wear to bed, but if I'm not getting dressed yet and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna cook breakfast and all that, I'm gonna throw something like this on to be in the kitchen. And my husband walked by this morning, was like, and tap that ass. He was like, oh, you sure look sexy with them pants on. You see what I'm saying? And I'm in straight pajama pants and shirt, but I'm not in this oversized pants like this. Now you can put these on, and if they kind of fit it, he still might walk by and be like, oh, yeah, you sure is fitting in that, looking really nice, okay? So if you're gonna do the pajama pants, just try to make them kind of fitted. Not so fitted that they're uncomfortable, but definitely not 3 sizes bigger. Because I noticed that women wear pajama pants 3 sizes bigger than they need. And a lot of them say it's for the comfortable factor, just because they want to be comfortable. But like I said, this is what my daughter wears, okay? And they're bigger than what she needs, because she don't need to be walking around with no tight pajama pants on. So yeah, they're bigger than her actual size, but they're comfortable and they fit her, okay? This is the stuff my daughter. Now these would be very cute. Now I can rock a pair of these to bed if I was a person that liked to wear pajama pants. I could rock these to bed or around the house or whatever. But look at it. Look at the print. I can get it fitting. Like I say, you get the material that's stretchy and comfortable, but fitted. And I can put a t-shirt that matches you know, either a black one or a white one, because it has black and white. Or this, you know, you just gotta spruce it up a little bit. You just don't want to just throw no big old pair of polka dot 3 size big pants on and just and then put on a wife beater or a white t-shirt. You don't want to do that, okay? Like I said, you do what you want to do. This is just called advice, okay? I'm just saying because, you know, like what's your name was saying on her video. You know, your man is going to always tell you, oh, you look beautiful. I love you no matter what. And that is so true. Your man ain't going to never tell you, especially like if you really sick. Okay, say like if you got the flu. You know you looking a hot mess because you got the flu. Like really, when you got the flu, you don't even care. Okay? And your husband will tell you in the midst of you having the flu and looking a hot mess, oh baby, I still love you. You still beautiful to me. Now you know that's not like beautiful, okay? But your husband ain't gonna tell you nothing other than that because he loves you, okay? So you got to take the initiative yourself and say, yeah, my husband gonna love me no matter what I look like, no matter what I wear to bed, no matter what I put on my head, my husband is gonna love me. But just like the young lady was saying, yeah, he is gonna still love you, and he ain't gonna say a thing about it. But then he gonna be watching TV and watch how them ladies go to bed with their nice little negligees on and you know little silk little gowns and stuff, and he gonna be like she said, man, I wish my wife did that. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to leave room for stuff like that. You don't want him to be on the wish factor. You know what I'm saying? You don't want him when he out in the street to be seeing women looking all good and be like, Dad, I wish my wife would fix herself up sometimes. I mean, I love my wife and everything, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing her beautiful and just fixed up. Because when I met her, oh, she was just bomb. Yeah, and then you gotta ask questions, okay? Ladies, you have to ask questions. You just can't assume. And especially if you've been with your mate for a little while. Ask questions because things change. They're things that they like may change. So I'm just the type of person, you know, if I want to know something, I'm going to ask you straight up, excuse me. Yeah, I'm one of them. If I want to know something, I'm going to ask. And I had said on my video that day, the name of the video was called I Have Got to Talk About This Bull Crap Right Here. And that was about Candy and then with the bonnet and stuff. And I asked my husband, and I told y'all, you know, don't pay no mind to me now. If you want to take my advice, fine. But if not, no problem. But just talk to your man and ask him. Just, you know, don't come to him in no mean type way. Because a man ain't going to stir up no pot now. But if you come to him in a calm, direct, like, boo, let me just ask you a question. How you like to see me around the house or when I go to bed or whatever have you? Just ask him. And I actually did that myself the other day. Now, granted, I'm on fleek. Yeah. And that's one of the things that my husband admired about me in our beginning years. Um, when we first was able to, you know, start seeing each other, you know, on a more than a just, you know, go out to dinner and all that. And he was like, I just really love the way you go to bed. Like, I like the way you dress going to bed. That's what my husband loved. He made that known from the beginning. So why would I change that? I'm not going to, okay, he liked the way I go to bed. And then as soon as we get together and get married and all that, then I'm going to just resort to this. Oh, I got him now. He love me, whatever. He know I got the potential. No, he want to see the potential. He don't want to just know it. He want to see it. Okay? So, yeah. So that's something he made clear from the beginning. He loved the way I went to bed. So yeah, honey, I kept that up and bumped it up a notch, okay? And how I went to bed, well, you know, this is just like a little example. I showed these. And you go right to Walmart. And like I say, ladies, it don't take much. Like I say, everybody don't like to sleep like this, but this is comfortable to me. Okay, and it is stretchy material for those of you who might say, well, I don't like, because that silk stuff don't stretch. This is stretchy material, ladies, okay? It's cute, it's comfortable, okay? It comes to like right above your knees. Some got little splits in it, nice little print on it. This is just an example, okay? If you do like to wear or want to try to start wearing. See, just cute little stuff like this. Stretchy. All my stuff stretch, okay? Because I move around a lot, and I don't like nothing that's not going to move with me when I move around in the bed. Yeah, just cute little $7 to $10 at max at Walmart. I didn't have to go to, you know, no Victoria's Secret and all that. Now, that kind of lingerie, that's for them special occasions, okay? I'm not going to bed with no lace thong on and lace bra. No, I'm not. Listen, special occasions. I'm gonna look cute going to bed, but I'm not. The special occasion stuff is for special occasions. Okay, this is it. Okay, just cute little stuff. Like I said, all this stuff is stretchable. Okay, so no matter what size you are, you can get those because they stretch. So that's just an example. And then I have gowns that's not quite as sexy, but they're not like, oh my God, really? Here's an example of a gown. Now, this is just like a black gown. It's not the spaghetti straps. It's not spaghetti straps, but it's not, it's like this kind of strap. Okay? And it has a little lace on it. Okay? It has a little V-neck and a flower. Okay? So this ain't like, like, bleh, but it ain't like, oh God, really? See? So I have gowns like this too. Okay? And then I have a plain pink one. Same thing. It's got lace on it. It's a V-neck. Got a little pink flower in the front. Yeah. And it comes down to my knees. And this also is stretchy material. So yeah. So all I'm saying is that's, you can wear stuff like that. But if you are a person that's just, you just comfortable. You got to have your pants, your pajama pants and stuff on. Just make it match. Make it neat. Make it kind of fitted. And not the 2, 3, 4 sizes too big type situation, because a man want to see your, what I'm saying, your physique, even if you are just in the house. Okay? And this is another good thing. Like I said, if it don't apply, then don't worry about it. Okay? Because one thing, and like she was talking about on her show, she was saying that some people get offended about you talking about how you go to bed or how you should go to bed to try to keep your man pleased. And I was just saying, anybody that has a problem or has a negative comment, they must be feeling some kind of way. And like she was saying, maybe they insecure about the way they go to bed, because like she said, if you are secure about how you carry it with your man, you're not tripping over the way somebody else is talking about they carry it, or just giving you advice on how you should carry it if you want to keep that spark up. You're not never tripping about what somebody else doing if you are okay with what you're doing. So if what you're doing is working, keep doing what you're doing. Okay, this is just for somebody who's looking for a little bit of motivation, advice, or whatever have you. This is a very good comment. And this is a person, like I said, this is bomb right here. Okay, let me put my little reading glasses on. Now I don't have on no makeup, y'all. Okay, all I have on is a gloss, just a little gloss. Okay, and I just threw some earrings on just to match. And listen, you ain't got to do all the big old, full face makeup, all the big old jewelry. These are just little, and I can even go smaller than it's just a little pair of earrings just to match your little giddy up around the house. Okay, throw a little bit of gloss on, just a little earrings, a cute scarf. If you're gonna have a scarf on, make it like a little cute turban type situation. Okay, this is not what you want. Okay, the scarves with the little dangles things on them, and you just, how you just put it on. See, it's just there. This is just an example. Really? Like, no. You don't want to do that. Okay? If you're going to wear a scarf, or if you have a need to wear a scarf, a nice little giddy up, like this is good. Big Cuz showed an example of how you can just wrap that thing around, make it look neat, and just, just look kind of cute. And let me just say this. Now, like I said, I asked my husband. I told y'all, go ask your husband what he want, what he like, and you'll find out. Well, I asked my husband, and I said, boo, I was just checking. Because like I said, he been told me in the very beginning he liked the way I come to bed. And I haven't changed that. If anything, I bumped it up a notch. So I wasn't concerned about that. But I was just checking in just to make sure that maybe his idea of what he like has changed. And I said, well, boo, do you still like the way I go to bed? And he said, oh, yeah. Yes, definitely. And then I said, well, what about when I cook? Do you want a woman that cook with heels on and fishnets and all that stuff? He said, oh no, He said, now if the kid's not gonna be home, I don't have no problem saying that. Now once in a while, I would love to see you with a short skirt on, no panties, and some heels on. He said, oh yeah, I would love to see that. But I know that, but like he said, he don't expect for me to cook like that, because that's not, realistic. But he said, if ever the kids ain't going to be home, I would love to see you in the kitchen cooking with that short skirt, no panties on, and them heels. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Okay, cool, we got that. Okay, now, Let me just show you now. A lot of people say, well, men always got requirements as to how they want. They always want their woman to look good, but what about them? They're raggedy asses. Well, honey, like I said, I don't know about your husband, but mine ain't no raggedy ass. Okay, I'm just here to tell you. I like the way my husband walks around the house. Here's another idea, okay? My husband sometimes walks around the house in shorts on that come to his knees, and my husband has beautiful calves, okay? So I love when he wears the shorts right by the knee, but it shows his calves. When he in the house walking with his shorts on, I love it. Or he has pajama pants. Now, sometimes you got to go and bring what you want your husband to look like. Because men don't know. They'll throw a wife beater on in a minute and a pair of shorts. So you got to sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I know that, okay, I don't have a problem with pajama pants, but this is the kind of pajama pants that I bought for my husband. Because this is what I'd like to see him in. Okay? It's pajama pants, but look at it. It look like jeans. It has the little buttons and like where the zipper would go. It has the imprint of a pocket. It looks like jeans. It has fake pockets. It's not real. It's just an imprint. Okay. These are the pajama pants I like to see my husband in. And it has little, like jeans. Like, the little dark, which would represent, I guess, if it had a hole in the knee or whatever. Yeah. So this is what I bought for my husband. Because I like to see him in. This is what I like to see him in. Okay. Now, he got these for Christmas from my mom. It's a pair of plaid pajama pants. I don't even mind this. It's got two little pockets on the side, stretch material, and I don't even mind seeing him in these. I mean, if you're a woman that like to wear pajama pants, you can wear your little flannel pajama pants, but make sure they fit it. Don't get them 2 and 3 sizes too big. They so big, they hanging all over your foot. When you walk, you dragging it on the ground, and it's all dirty. Look, no, don't do that. That's not gonna work. Okay. So yeah, like I said, it might work for you. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it don't work. Whatever works is fine. But I'm telling you, if you can sit down and get your man to be honest, he will tell you he do not like to see his woman in no t-shirt, no big old oversized pajama pants, and no rag on her head, or no scarf, or no bonnet and all that stuff. And see, I think the bonnet, and that was another thing that my husband told me when we got together. He said, I am so glad that you don't wear a bonnet and rags to bed. This is honest to goodness what he told me. He said, I am so glad that you are not one of the women that wear rags and bonnets to bed. He said, I can't stand bonnets. Now, I can understand where my husband coming from on that. First of all, y'all, let me see how much time we doing here, because I don't want to make this, too long. Let me just check. All right, we at 23 minutes. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang the phone up, okay? And then I'm going to come back and do a part 2, because I'm not finished. And I'm going to tell y'all about why my husband don't like the bonnets and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, hit subscribe. And like I say, this is only advice, okay? You can do 1 or 2 things with it. You can take it or leave it, okay? Don't be getting all out of order and getting all angry, because I might be stepping on your toes, okay? I don't personally know you, so I'm not talking about you. I don't know how you go to bed, Mama. I don't know nothing about how you go to bed. So I'm not personally talking about anybody in particular. I'm just trying to give some advice to help some women out, because like I said, you don't want to find out from the other woman that your man did not like the way you was looking, okay? All right, goodbye, y'all. I'll come back, part 2. All right, bye-bye.